Asking multi-everything people out there. Take it away.
Find your glory, write your story, fearless feet will carry you. Time you own it, take your moment, be a fire burning through. Hustling from night until morning, grinding it out, it won't be long. Feel your power, it's your hour, you inspire, you are strong.
Enjoy your Zoa. No applause? You're all fired.
Hey, good morning, America. Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Money. Are you ready? They are ready. Covering the biggest events in the country right now.
There's a lot going on here.
It's always a good time. That's what the show's about.
That's good.
Really good. Very good.
Coming in hot, Jimmy, coming in hot.
It's far from elementary.
Good morning, America.
I'm not going to try to strut like Michael or anything.
I have known George a long, long time.
Have you ever gotten him to dance?
Look at that face.
You don't just see it, you feel it.
I'm in.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'll be there.
I am here and so happy.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'm in.
That tells you something when Snoop Dogg's in. Michael, George, Lara, Ginger.
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.
And never ends. Tune in, lean and feel the groove. Every moment, a vibe you can't lose. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braylon Lee's got the soul to show you. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire.
Well, hello to you, and you. Good morning, Jasper Rice. I'm doing well. Thank you so much for being here. Glad to have you here, y'all. We have a whole lot to talk about and a whole lot to get through. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 destinations for y'all this morning. DVDs, they're making a comeback, even though Best Buy said they're not selling DVDs anymore, and wait till you hear how, okay? Then we're going to talk about Netflix because the president wants Ted Sarantos and Greg Pierce to fire Susan Rice off of their board. It's like, bro, Netflix has more cultural capital than you. Oh my God. By the way, Black History Month, in the extension of Black History, with Black History Month, rather, that's what I was trying to say. It's still going on. We're going to talk about some Black history this morning. Sinners, there was the BAFTA Awards, and yes, I know about it, and we are going to talk about that. My Lord Jesus, that was just flagrantly disrespectful. Scott Rogowsky, Quiz Daddy, is back. We'll talk about that as well. Jam Vino, it is wine jam. Talking about it. This morning, I'm going to read documents from the Department of Justice, and trigger warning, these are from the Department of Justice. Okay. So, with that being said, I will show you how. All right. And then finally, Savannah Sage has a Black-owned retreat in Atlanta, Georgia. We got a lot to talk about, a whole lot to get through. Like I said, let's make it do what it do. Why? Because higher is waiting, low is available. Hang on. Rewind that back. Higher is waiting, lower is available, but either way, we got to go on tour. Yes, indeed, we do. Let me take down this iconic intro here. Oh, that's awesome, my friend. That is awesome. You're doing Black History Month and art. That is great. You see that virtual tour background? Yes, you do. You hear that virtual tour music as well? Yes, you do. And one thing to know, and two things for sure, that over here on this channel, a lot happens early. Roll it.
It's a new morning for America's family. Sun's coming up, so make it all that it can be. You know a lot happens early.
I'm Harry Smith.
I'm Julie Chen. I'm Maggie Rodriguez.
Morning everywhere. Come on, get up.
I'm Russ Mitchell.
And I'm Dave Price. And it's a little early for this.
Right now, this it's a new morning for America's family. Sun's coming up, so make it all that it can be. You know a lot happens early. Every day's good when you're starting it off right. But whenever you're starting the daylight, a lot happens early. Can you feel it? And I say,
Good morning, everybody.
Are you girls ready for the Jonas Brothers?
We have an early show exclusive. Yes.
A lot happens early.
A lot happens
Early.
The Early Show, weekday mornings on CBS.
It's a new morning.
Yes, it is a new morning. Julie Chen Moonves into Russ Mitchell, Dave Price, Harry Smith, and Maggie Rodriguez. You're absolutely right with this channel right here. A lot happens early. Good morning, everybody. Hopefully all is well with each and every single one of you. Let's get to the getting and doing what we do. 8 destinations for you all this morning. I know, another jam-packed show per usual. Here we go, everybody. So, from the Los Angeles Times, right here, DVDs are the new vinyl records, why Gen Z is embracing physical media. Let's get into it. Oh, man. Here we go. By series, David, shout out to you, and photography by Kayla Ganchett. Here we go, y'all. Gen Z is reviving DVDs and Blu-rays with video rental shops reporting record months and membership numbers as young people embrace physical media. Blockbuster! Hey, everybody. Sorry about that. So, it's this weird thing that's going on with my with my mic. Wherever I switch it, I can't really get back to y'all. So, give me a moment. Because what I will do is I'm going to just pull up on my phone and we'll make it do what it do. It started this past weekend, but all good. Give me a moment. You know what? I know what to do. Boom. Okay. All right, so like I said, DVDs are the new vinyl records. Why Gen Z is embracing physical media. Okay, Ceres Davis, shout out to you, and photography by Carla Ganchett. So, Gen Z is reviving DVDs and Blu-rays, with video rental shops reporting record months of membership numbers as young people embrace physical media. Blockbuster, might be time for you to make a comeback for real, for real. Physical media sales declined just 9% in 2025 compared to drops of over 20% in 2023 and 2024, marking a dramatic shift in the streaming market. Young customers cite frustration with subscription fatigue, content scattered across platforms, viewing physical media ownership as a form of cultural rebellion. And it is so funny how, remember when oh my God, Cindy Harper said video killed the radio star? Well, guess what? Now physical media is killing streaming. Well, it's not going to kill streaming. Streaming's still going to be here. But the point is, having a physical copy of something allows you to always have it. I remember there was this thing called, saving games, right? And it was this game called The Crew from Ubisoft, and they were going to shut it down, but you could not keep your copy, right? And so they fought hard for that. Pirate Software, the dumbass that he is, did not understand the assignment. And I really do believe that what people do deserves to be recorded. I do. Why do you think there's like DVDs of The Nanny and The Cosby Show and of Friends and of, Living Single? Why do you think physical media is so important? Because it is a way to not only connect to the franchises that you love, but also you always have something that is yours, a place to fall. Not to mention too, people collect DVDs of many pieces of content. So give me a moment. My mic is going to cut off. Okay, so give me a moment. Before the lights dimmed for the film Lady from Shanghai at Vidiots, so that's idiots and video together. I really love that. Alden Gannett and Jason Fine were busy pursuing the aisles of endless DVDs for these young cinephiles. The Eagle Rock Cub isn't just a feeder, it's a gateway to film history. In a matter of minutes, the 24-year-olds found themselves in the thick of its Star Wars DVD and Blu-ray collection, reminiscing about the special features they enjoyed as kids. I will always go with the special features at the end of the film, no matter what the film, right? But for them, collecting and watching DVDs isn't merely a childhood memory. They rediscovered the medium as adults. I want to put something I want something I can put on my shelf. Gannon said, having recently collected 200 discs, I can go shopping in my closet and grab something, pop it in instead of spending an hour scrolling on Netflix to find something and then just turning on the same TV show. Let's keep it going. And Gannon isn't the only one. Local video rental stores like Vidiots, the Highland Park-based Video Thenique, and the West Side Cinephile Video Store on Sawtell are reporting higher rentals purchases and foot traffic. Even Barnes & Noble's, one of the last major retailers selling movie discs, sees sales growth in that area. I remember there was Game Exchange in Little Rock, Arkansas. There was one, I think it was Game Exchange, Movie Gallery, Hollywood Video, of course, Blockbuster. And then there was one in West Little Rock. I can't remember the, hang on, give me a moment, y'all. DVD rental place, West Little Rock, Arkansas. Okay, Game Exchange is still there. Images. No, I don't want that. I don't want Google Shopping. Go back. I cannot remember what it was. Oh my God! But it was literally right on the corner of oh damn it, because that's where James Eye Care Center used to be. Oh man. You know what? Give me a moment. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. Let me see something. Because it's going to irk me. Let me see. Sam's Club, West Little Rock, Arkansas. Okay. So I need the map. And I need Street View. Okay, yeah, that's what I need. I need Street View. It's all gonna make sense in a moment, y'all. Give me a moment. Oh, wait a minute. Why can't I? Oh, this is pissing me the hell off, man. Just need a Street View, bruh. Oh my God, what was that movie theater? Anyway, it was a movie theater in West Little Rock. It literally was on the corner. I cannot remember what it was for the life of me, but it was there. I don't know if it's there anymore, but it was there. Hey, 5 people, welcome in. Glad to have you here. Before streaming platforms dominated at-home entertainment, consumers relied on places like Blockbuster, the now nearly erased movie rental chain, and Redbox, the defunct movie vending machines, to watch newly released films. So when Netflix and others launched streaming services, physical distribution eventually waned. Similar to vinyl records that saw a resurgence among millennial customers and consumers, DVDs are enjoying a comeback with some Gen Z buyers, even though the disc no longer drives significant studio profits. DVD sales have been falling for years, dropping more than 20% in 2023 and 2024 alone. However, the fall slowly substantial when last year when sales of DVDs, Blu-rays, and 4K Ultra HD declined just 9%, according to the Trade Association Digital Entertainment Group. In turn, boutique Blu-ray companies like the Cretan Collection are similarly on the rise as one of the leading independent video home sellers specializing in classic and contemporary films. Cretan confirmed to the Times the company sales are seeing significant year-over-year increases. Pierre Becker, president of Cretan, credits this continued annual growth to young customers' enthusiasm for physical formats. In the dawn of streaming, it seemed like maybe this was not going to happen, but it has definitely happened, said Becker. We're seeing a lot of evidence, including at the Cretan Mobile Closet, that more young people are thinking about physical media in a different way, in an age where so much is available to us on demand is become increasingly important to us. Amy Jo Smith, president of Digital Entertainment Group and sales of physical media, tend to peak around the release of highly sought-after titles like Wicked and other franchise collections. And let me tell you something, when Wicked came out on DVD, everybody went out to get that just because of the special features and the disc covers. I mean, my Lord, Disney knew how to make some DVD covers back in the day, okay? This is the most clear in 4 Ultra HD Blu-ray, which delivers a premium in-home viewing experience, Smith said, adding that U.S. viewers spent 12% more buying titles on 4K HD in 2025 than they did in 2024. In January 2026, Vids said it had its biggest month ever, renting an average of 170 movies daily and renting 500 titles in just one day. Each disc rents for $3. I was about to say 300. My Lord. So let's do that, right? Let's do some math. So let's do 500 times 3. That's $1,500. That's still $1,500. That's still $1,500, including the most popular titles like David Lynch's Wild at Heart and Elaine May's The Heartbreak Kid. When it opened in 2023, Vids loaned out around 22,000 discs. A year later, it doubled to around 50,000. The shop's rental numbers have continued to rise, hitting a little over 1,000 movies a week in 2025. Y'all give me a moment, because this, I know it was a movie rental place. Movie rental place, West Little Rock.
There aren't any traditional movie rental stores in West Little Rock. However, you can rent DVDs and Blu-rays from Redbox kiosks at places like Walgreens and Walmart. For larger centers, event rental services offer portable.
It's pissing me off, man. It's pissing me off because I know I'm not tripping. I know I'm not tripping. Oh, you know what? Hang on. I know what. Let me see something. Let's do this. Krispy Kreme, West Little Rock.
The Krispy Kreme in West Little Rock on Shackelford Road closed permanently in 2019.
Yes, I know that.
No Krispy Kreme stores in the city of Little Rock.
Shackelford, West Little Rock movie rental place. I know I'm not off, y'all. No, it's not Shackelford Crossing. Oh, it's pissing me off, man. Hang on, let me text my mom because she remembers, I believe. Give me a moment, y'all. And hey, good morning, everybody. I hope all is well with y'all. Hang on. Mom. Hey, good morning. Do you remember that video place that we used to go to in West Little Rock? It was like on the corner in West Little Rock. I can't remember the name of it. As I text my mom, hopefully she'll text me back. Okay. All right. Here we go. Robert McCluskey, the director of the video store, said the most recent numbers are even close back in the 2000s, adding that this moment feels like a golden age for physical media. Over the weekend, Bianca Garcia and her friends Lauren and Emily Van Durken were on a mission to find Raising Helen and Drop Dead Gorgeous in the Vids collection, as they couldn't find the titles on streaming. For them, owning and renting physical media is all about reassurance. If something gets deleted off an online platform, I will still be able to watch it because I have a physical copy, said Lauren, 31. It feels really precious to be able to own things physically and not be at the mercy of studios' financial decisions. Garcia, 27, who first started to dive into cinema during the pandemic, seeks physical media ownership as an act of rebellion. At this point, I'm forced to have 6 different subscriptions, which is insane. I still can't find what I want to watch, Garcia said. Why am I paying this much for them just to give me a movie for a year and take it away? And that is very, very true. When you subscribe to Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, HBO Max, Discovery Plus, BET Plus, any of the streaming platforms, their library is dictated by the sales. Sometimes it's dictated by the fans, but mostly it's by the sales and, you know, what the return on investment is for them. So to be able to pay for Netflix and all these different subscriptions, and you got to go here for that, you got to go there for that, it's just, it gets nauseating over time, right? And I think that's why people are really loving YouTube. Like Markiplier, for example, he did a movie called Iron Lung, and it just blew Hollywood away. Like, and Markiplier can honestly go to YouTube Movies and TV, put Iron Lung on YouTube Movies and TV, and it's there forever. You buy that one time, like $5, and then you have it forever. It never goes away. So I've been saying this for a while, that streaming is kind of hitting a creative roadblock. Because before in the 90s, it was, oh, you need us. We have the keys. We have the power. Yes, we have the power. But now with Hollywood, it's like, hold up, shorty, hold up, ish. Hold up, shorty, hold up, ish. Hold up, shorty, hold up, ish. Now it's 50-50. Hollywood needs us and we need Hollywood. Why is that? Because Hollywood has the reach we're trying to get, but also too, we're doing what Hollywood can't create. So if Brainley's virtual tour got onto Netflix, yeah, you're gonna have to pay me my money for that. Because I got to 1 million views on my own. I cover Black culture and mainstream culture in a way that honestly is like Wendy Williams, but with soul. You know what I mean? We're all doing our own thing of Wendy Williams, of course. I mean, she was and is the pioneer of this, right? And so, you know, at the beginning, middle, end of the day, I do think that, you know, the creator economy has definitely opened the world back up. You know, last night we talked about G4. If it made a comeback, what would that look like? And we also talked about Nickelodeon. You know, Nickelodeon Studios being back at Universal Studios Florida, or Universal Studios Escape for those old school heads, and now Universal Orlando Resort. If one of those two networks came back, then, like I just talked to Florian this morning, that would force Disney to have production at Hollywood studios, right? So it's like the 90s are coming back full circle. So the thing that was, you know, making everything greater is now hitting a roadblock, and now people want physical media. So it's like the 90s are back full circle. You know what I mean? So it's fantastic in every way. Let me see. My mom texted me here. Oh, she hasn't texted me yet. What in the hell is that movie Okay. Business Park, West Little Rock. Hey, two people, welcome in.
Here's a map of Business Park Drive, Little Rock, Arkansas, 72205.
Oh my God, it's really pissing me off, y'all, because I know. I know what 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 I know. Oh my God, it's literally pissing me off because I know it's like, oh, you know what? I got Extended Stay America, West Little Rock. Okay, so I need Street View on that. Have y'all ever had something on your mind and you know what it is and you know you're not losing it, but you also know what it is? Like that's where I'm at, because I know. Okay, yep, that's what I'm looking for. Okay, so let's go out. Yep, we're going out here. It's going to take me a minute. I know exactly what I'm looking for. So there's Walmart Supercenter. Oh my God, I know what I know, child. Okay. No. Just wanna. Okay, wait. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, go out. Yep. It's all gonna make sense here in a minute, y'all. It's all gonna make sense here in a minute. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I need to be on the other side of West Little Rock. Damn, I'm trying to think where that location is. Hey, man. Okay, there's a Starbucks here. Damn it. Is it West Markham Street? Man, where is that? Is it Man, it's pissing me off now. Like, for real, it's really pissing me off because I know I'm not losing it. I know I'm not. It sounds like it, though, but I'm not. Why can't I not remember the street? Is that it? Okay, you know what? Let me try this. Game Goblins, Little Rock, Arkansas. Good damn. Okay. See, now I'm about to pull it up because I know everybody's like, Ray, are you okay? Yes, I'm fine. I had a memory that I thought escaped, Inside Out with, Riley's memories. I thought my memory was gone for a minute, but I'm going to pull it up real quick. Give me one moment. Now, this place right here was a movie theater place at the Little Rock, Arkansas. Well, not a movie theater place, but it used to be a movie rental store. I knew. Oh, hang on. Right there. That was the place right there. It was on the corner. Yes, Black history is American history. Amen, brother. It was on the corner right there in West Little Rock, Arkansas. So it's still there. Now I don't know if that's not the name I remember. I think it was something else, but either way, that was a movie rental place. Thank God I found out what it was. Jesus, it was driving me crazy. It was driving me crazy. It was driving me crazy. Just like you. Jesus, man. Heard Morgan Fremantle say that so long ago he was right. You mean Morgan Freeman? All right, back to our article. Now that I got that solved. Okay, now that I got that solved, let's get back to it. It's full of people who actually love movies and just don't want my subscription every month. Cinephile, a video shop founded in 1999, or in the words of Prince, 1999, boasts a similar upward trend in business post-COVID. There were roughly 300 paying members today. That number hovers over around 500. Louis Samara, an employee at Cinephile, has noticed a flood of younger followers on the store's Instagram page, an influx of college students coming into the shop. He says every Friday night when they are open until midnight, he sees Gen Z friend. There we go. God. He sees Gen Z friend groups pour into the store in search of the movies from David Lynch, David Cronenberg, and anything from A24, the production company best known for movies like Hereditary, Midsommar, and My Supreme. It's like an after-hour hangout activity, says Samar. They like to browse amongst each other and say, have you seen this movie? Or have you seen this director? And maybe 1 in 3 of those people usually come up and make a membership. Before this surge of memberships, the video store relied on providing more niche films. There we go. Okay. More niche films, but with the renewed interest, Cinephile is able to spend more money to upkeep with current releases, like buying all this year's Oscar-nominated films for customers to rent. They've also been bulking up for their sales section. Barnes & Noble is one of the few remaining chain retailers that still dedicates in-store square space to physical media items. I think Books A Million still does that, and also For Your Entertainment, FYE, I believe, does as well. According to Bill Castle, the director of Barnes & Noble's music and video section, the sales of DVDs and Blu-rays have increased in mid-double digits in the last year. And also, too, we cannot forget anime and manga, okay? That is a huge reason why DVDs and Blu-rays are still out here, okay? Let's keep it a buck. We see across all of our platforms, books, vinyls, and books, vinyl, all of our Woody Woodpecker. We see across all of our platforms, books, vinyl, and everything is way up for us. People want to own things, build libraries, said Castle, who added that Barnes & Noble's media section demographics continue to skew toward younger shoppers. It's convenient. They can listen or watch them They can watch them at home. They don't have to worry about what streaming service has it up. They don't have to worry about outages. Castle said he is frustrated with major studios like Disney seem to prioritize streaming over physical releases. When Disney moved from their own distribution to Sony, we saw a drop in their titles. When Disney moved their own distribution to Sony, we saw a drop in their title count, and we often carried all the Disney titles. We see it shrinking from some studios, said Castle. We need products to sell, interesting things for our shoppers to browse through. So without more content, it's a disadvantage. Recently, producer and chair of USC Peter Stark producing program Ed Saxon was shocked when he received one of his own movies, Married to the Mob 1988, as a new release from a Blu-ray boutique vendor, Vinegar Syndrome. I love a good name, Vinegar Syndrome. I guess vinegar is very bitter, I guess. And so, you know, the syndrome of you taking in a film and just being with it, I guess that's why they call it Vinegar Syndrome. Or they just... thought of a good name. Well, it's well thought of to this day, but it wasn't a big hit. It was directed by a noble director, but that would not have happened before this bump, said Saxton, referring to the film's reemergence in an era where we're also online was reassuring and felt nurturing. It's good evidence of how much film culture means to people. He suggested a precursor to this rise in popularity began in the 2010s when audio streaming platforms were introduced and vinyl records started to regain popularity among millennials. He explained that younger people, like his students, collecting DVDs in a way, renting DVDs as a way to be able to slow down, get off this hedonic treadmill. Of where's my next stimulus coming from? Infinite choice is exhausting. People are just tired of all of it. Putting a claim down on a piece of culture in some ways rather subversive and fights back against platform control, said Saxon. Physical media isn't competing with streaming. It's instead correcting for the context and commitment. Saxon, who produced The Silence of the Lambs, is also well aware that physical media can be a nice piece of business for the studios. He added, The Silence of the Lambs is a perennial now. I understand how it's been everywhere, but that means the movie, that movie means enough to people that they will go and buy it as a kind of mass market for older films that don't have any new sources of revenue beyond streaming platforms. Physical media is a nice bonus. And when child, y'all are up early today, aren't you? Child. Yes, we love God over here, okay? But I'm gonna have to delete your comment because I'm just like, no, I'm not doing it. No. Like, why have a name like that, bruh? Like, come on now. like my Lord Jesus. I'm sorry. Like, I love everybody, but come on now. We ain't gotta be that damn stupid this early. Right, as a kind of mass market for older films. No, I'm not hostile to the word of God. It's your username, bro. Like, really? Dude, I talk about God all the time on this channel. I do the daily mover at the end of my shows. So there's nothing wrong with the greatest invention of all time, but this is an entertainment news show. We talk about entertainment right now. We're talking about DVDs. They're having a resurgence. So moving on. Like, no, we're not doing this morning. Okay. As a kind of mass market for older films that don't have any new source of income beyond streaming platforms, physical media is a nice bonus, and when you add it across a whole library of the films and studios, it adds up to real money. That is very true, because y'all know royalties happen every time that a scene is shown, an item is shown from that movie. Any connection to that movie, you get royalties. But also too, DVD sales are still big, right? Because what Netflix, Hulu, HBO Max, Discovery Plus, what all the streaming services cannot do, they cannot put the bonus features on their streaming platforms. You literally have to buy the DVD to get the bonus features, and that content is beyond amazing. It's beyond. Like, I've seen YouTube videos that have uploaded certain parts of bonus features to YouTube just because they were that good. Okay, so let's keep going here. Oh, that's it. That's it, y'all. That is it. Nothing wrong with that, but bro, I'm just going to have to do it. I'm not sorry. Like, no. You can have a better username than that, okay? So shout out to Chrissy Davis. I'm so sorry, y'all. So something weird's going on with StreamYard. I don't know what it is. Normally, when I'm able to share my screen, I'm still able to have my mic open and stuff. But I told them about it. They gave me this AI thing, but I'm going to show them a screenshot where it's literally me talking, but my mic is off. So that's why I had to, open up my mic again. But anyway, all good there. All right. So shout out to Siri Davis and also to the photographer from the LA Times. Both of these women are from the LA Times. Carla Ganchett. Shout out to Siri Davis and Carla Ganchett. And Blockbuster, you need to come through, damn it. Because without Blockbuster, Netflix could not run, damn it, okay? Let's get that straight. All right, moving on. Speaking of Netflix, from Deadline.com, Ted Sarantos pushes back on 47's call for Netflix to fire board member Susan Rice. He likes to do a lot of things on social media and does, sadly. Oh, hang on. Ted Sarantos attempted to downplay 47's fiery request over the weekend for Netflix to fire board member Susan Rice, who questioned the social media outburst in an interview on the BBC's Today program on Monday. The Netflix co-CEO was asked about 47's truculent order during a wide-ranging interview during which he dug into the platform's battle to acquire Netflix Discovery in the face of a hostile counterbid, an unnecessary hostile counterbid, if you don't mind me saying, by Paramount Skydance, as well as the streamer's place in the United Kingdom film and television landscape. Acknowledging Toronto's situation amid the high stakes Netflix Warner Bros. Discovery negotiations, today's Amul Rajun asks, you got to deal with the world as it is, not as you like it to be. So you got to be very diplomatic. But what is your response to what Mr. 47 said, calling for the sacking of Susan Rice, who is on your board? Sarantos did not comment on calls for Rice firing, but rather emphasized that the Netflix Warner deal was not about politics. Yeah, this is a business deal. It's not a political deal. This deal is run by the Department of Justice in the United States and regulators throughout Europe and around the world, he said. When pressed again on 47's comments on Rice, he added, "Yeah, he likes to do a lot of things on social media." 47's full post on Truth Social on Saturday read, "Netflix should fire racist 47 deranged Susan Rice immediately or pay the consequences. She's got no talent or skills." Really? Now, this is from the U.S. Senate website. Give me a moment, because I'm gonna pull it up on my phone, because I know it's very small to read. Hang on, that's not what I want to do. No. Susan Rice. State.gov. Okay, here it is here. So this is Susan Rice's biography, okay? Susan E. Rice was confirmed to the Senate on October 9th, 1997, and was sworn in as an assistant secretary for the Bureau of African American Affairs on October 22nd, 1997, succeeding Ambassador George Moose. Before joining the Department of State, Dr. Rice served at the White House as special assistant to the president and senior director of African Affairs, where she was responsible for all aspects of U.S. policy toward Africa. Prior to this position, she served as director of international organizations and peacekeeping at the National Security Council, where she was responsible for the administration's policy pertaining to the United Nations system and regional and United Nations peacekeeping. In addition to her government experience, Dr. Rice has worked as a management consultant for McKinsey & Company, Toronto, Ontario, assisting large international corporations to solve complex strategic, operational, and organizational problems. Dr. Rice has a D philosophy PhD, motherfucker. PhD, motherfucker. PhD, motherfucker. You didn't even finish college. In international relations from New College, Oxford University, England, where she also attained a Master's of Philosophy in International Relations. She graduated from Phi Beta Kappa at Stanford University, Stanford, California, where she received her bachelor's degree in history, in history with departmental honors and university distinction. She is a Rhodes Scholar, has been awarded the Royal Commonwealth Society's Walter Freeman Lord Prize for outstanding research in the field of Commonwealth history, and Chatham House British International Studies Association Prize for the most distinguished doctoral dissertation in the United Kingdom in the field of international relations. But yet she ain't got no experience, but yet you the president of the motherfucking United States of America. Kiss my behind. Actually, no, because you like to make it do what it do with women in dressing rooms, right? You like to judge little girls' tightness and force them to perform fellatio on you, correct? Yeah, let's continue. Or pay the consequences. She's got no talent or skills, purely a political hack. Her power is gone and will never be back. How much is she being paid and for what? Thank you for your attention to this matter, President 47. Sir, do you not realize in 2028 your ass will be done? You will be 81 years old at the White House for a UFC fight. Personally, I think Dana White should put the president in the ring. It's his birthday. He should feel the gravity of the UFC. I really do. There's got to be some 81-year-old in UFC that can take on the president. I would love to see it. I mean, hell, he's gonna introduce the fight. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first fight on the White House lawn. It's incredible. It's incredible. Now, I want a good, clean fight. Pow! Not on me, motherfucker. I'm church now. Well, you shouldn't have gotten the ring. The fuck? Oh, my God. It was sparked by comments from Rice in a recent podcast in which she said it would not end well for corporate interests, law firms, and media, which cozy up to 47 out of self-interest. I would underscore as very short-term self-interest to take a knee for 47. Excuse me, I think they now are starting to realize, wait a minute, this is not popular. 47 is not popular, she said. Where's the lie? Where's the lie? Where is the lie? Sorrento's was just talking hours before the ending of a 7-day period granted by Warner Bros. Discovery for discussions with Paramount over its counter bid. Which y'all, I would just say fuck Paramount up the asshole with no lube and let them bleed, suffer, and teary to figure out how they're going to be a company. Let them be gone. You already announced it with Netflix. Honor your fucking damn commitment, Warner Bros. Discovery. Damn. Better be lucky I wasn't the CEO, because David, no, you are going to learn how not to be the president. Just because you suck off the president sucks you off, doesn't mean I'm going to join. No. Sorry. Like, the fuck wrong with you? Good God. Oh, my God. With Paramount over its counter bid aimed at seeking clarity for Warner Bros. Discovery stockholders, Netflix won the first round of the battle to acquire Warner Bros. Discovery streaming and studios division on December 5th with a $82.7 billion offer, which would see it take control of its film and television studios, HBO Max and HBO. Paramount launched a counter bid 3 days later, offering $108.4 billion for the entirety of Warner Bros. Discovery, and has hinted it will go higher. For those of you who are wondering about Paramount is not going to invest any money into the networks they already have. And you want to spend $108.4 billion and not going to do shit with the properties. What the fuck is wrong with you? Moving on. Asked by the Today program whether Netflix would up its offer if Paramount was coming with an improved bid today, Sorrento hinted the streamer could go higher too. I don't want to do hypotheticals. This is part of the process. We are very much like the deal where we very much like the deal where we're at now. We're very disciplined buyers. We've always been. So I think this is a spectacular opportunity at a price. We have to figure out what that price. This is all process of price discovery. What I gotta say about this, Netflix won this. Paramount should just shut the fuck up, lay their roll over, and take it. That's what they should do. I already gave Paramount the plan for MTV, Movement Television. I already gave them the plan for BET. Hell, I just told them last night how they can bring Gronalodian to Universal Orlando Resort and turn Pop TV into Gronalodian Network and have it be the Nickelodeon of G4. Like, See, this is why if Kamala Harris was involved as president of the United States, we wouldn't be in this shit. But no, everybody else wanted to see what happened when hell could come upon the earth. Well, are you enjoying it? Moving on. Y'all, we got more Brainley's Virtual Tour Live coming up right from this space right here, right now. It's time for some Black History. From Black Enterprise magazine, from blackenterprise.com. Here we go, y'all. There we go. Okay, beyond major metros, like I said, I'm going to figure out this mic thing today because it's pissing me the fuck off. I'm going to figure out this mic thing today because it's pissing me the fuck off, y'all. Moving on. Beyond major metros, we power through, damn it. Beyond major metros, discover the Black history and economic power of Providence, Lancaster, and Buffalo. Black History Month often Black History Month often centers on America's largest cities, but smaller and mid-sized cities have plenty to offer. Black History Month centers on America's largest cities, but some of the most powerful undertold stories of African-American resilience, innovation, and institution building unfold in smaller northeastern destinations. This year, Providence, Rhode Island, Lancaster, Pennsylvania, and Buffalo, New York offer story-rich experiences that connect past and present through museums, music, storytelling, preservation, and they are a part of a broader economic trend that shows the financial impact of Black cultural travel. African-American travelers are among the most influential segments of the U.S. tourism economy. A study by Mandela Research found that African-American travelers contributed an estimated $863 billion. $63 billion, rather. $63 billion. I want y'all to think about that. $63 billion that Black people have contributed to the U.S. tourism economy. That's hotels, that's restaurants, that's shops, that's convention centers. You understand? That's other services. $63 billion to the tourism economy that Black people have done, okay? And tourism economy in 2018 and cultural travelers, those motivated by history and experience spent more per trip than general travelers. In addition, cultural and heritage travel contributes more than $192 billion annually to the U.S. economy, making it one of the most important and highest spending travel segments in the country. Providence, Lancaster, and Buffalo illustrate how Black heritage travel can both serve as a lens into history and a driver of economic opportunity for smaller destinations. Providence, Rhode Island, a new chapter in Black cultural preservation and economic invitation. Black History Month in Providence creates a new powerful era with the opening of the African American Museum of Rhode Island, AAMRI, a cultural milestone that underscores how heritage institutions can enhance tourism appeal. This opening, along with interactive storytelling, arts, and community programming, directly targets travelers who make travel decisions based on cultural and historic significance. The museum joins a robust ecosystem that includes the Rhode Island Black Storytellers, Stages of Freedom, and a visual arts scene centered at AS 220, all of which enhance Providence's appeal as a cultural destination. Providence is proud to be a city where Black history is actively shaped by Black creativity, ingenuity, and community, said Mayor Brett P. Smiley, underscoring the cultural and economic value of these investments. All right, Lancaster, Pennsylvania, Underground Railroad legacy, creating cultural-led travel interest. Often associated with Amish country, Lancaster's heritage narrative extends into just acts of resistance that helped shape the nation. Lancaster's role in the Underground Railroad makes it a powerful draw for heritage travelers. The forthcoming Thaddeus Stevens and Lydia Hamilton Smith Center for History and Democracy will add a new institutional anchor. The heritage travelers, particularly those drawn to stories of African American resilience, will find meaningful, providing a reason to visit. Visitors can explore Black history in Lancaster County through heritage tours and performances, said Jeff Vassar, President and CEO of Discover Lancaster. Experiences like these align with broader research showing that cultural heritage is not just a historical asset, but economic one. All good. I found it. Love you. I can't remember it either for the life of me. There we go. All right, there we go. All right, y'all. Buffalo, New York, revitalizing a historic corridor with economic momentum in the Michigan Street, African American Heritage Corridor. A host of new and restored institutions making Buffalo an increasingly active heritage travel destination with economic implications. The reopening of the Colored Musicians Club and Jazz Museum, the restoration of Michigan Street Baptist Church, and the creation of the WUFO Black Radio History Museum are all part of this revitalization. Beyond state sites, Buffalo's cultural tourism is already driving economic impact. The Juneteenth Festival of Buffalo, one of the nation's longest running celebrations, helped drive record visitors, spending an estimated $2.2 billion in 2022. $2.2 billion in 2022, with a significant portion supporting local food vendors and Black-owned businesses. Buffalo has so much to offer during Black History Month, says Lily Wiley Upshaw, chair of the Buffalo Niagara Freedom Station Coalition. Reframing Black History Month through smaller cities and economic reality. These cities demonstrate that Black history is not confined to major metropolitan narratives, and that heritage travel has substantial economic value. African American travelers contribute billions annually to the U.S. travel economy, and cultural experiences are among the strongest motivators for destination choice. This Black History Month, the invitation is clear. Look beyond the obvious and recognize how smaller destinations contribute to America's cultural economy while offering profound, transformative stories worth exploring and celebrating. I fully agree with this. By the way, did y'all know that Black History Month started in Kent, Ohio? No joke, it started in Kent, Ohio, at Kent State University. There's a hall called Oscar Ritchie Hall, and that brother did Black History Week. And there's an organization called Black United Students, and from there became Black History Month. So Kent, Ohio also has Black history. It usually is the smaller towns, just like Little Rock, Arkansas. It's not a small town, it's more of a metropolitan city, but New York, Little Rock, okay? So just wanted to let you guys know about that there. So welcome and thank y'all for being loving, kind, and gracious to me with this damn StreamYard. Child, I told them about this mic thing. Like, right now I'm good. But when I go over to a different tab and then I come back, my mic is closed automatically. I don't know if it's happening to anybody else, but it's happening to me. And it's just frustrating me. So I'm going to show them the screenshot again to let them know that it's happening. Good damn. So my mic is going to close when I go this next step. So just stay right here with me. We're going to get through this. Don't you worry. From Deadline.com, Sinners production designer Hannah Belcher decries BAFTA's throwaway onstage apology after N-word outburst. We're about to get into it. Sinners production designer Hannah Belcher has criticized Alan Cummings' onstage apology after the N-word was shouted by a Tourette's campaigner during the BAFTA Film Awards. Cummings briefly paused the ceremony twice to acknowledge the involuntary shouting from Tourette's syndrome campaigner John Davison, who was the subject of biopic I Swear. Davison was sat in the audience during the ceremony. At one point, shouted the N-word with Michael B. Jordan and Deroy Lino presented the award for Best Visual Effects to Avatar Fire Edge. The comment, although not clearly audible, was also featured in BBC's BBC's coverage of the event. Sometime after Davis's intervention, Cummings said the BAFTA audience may have noticed the strong language, adding that he was sorry if anyone was offended. If anyone was offended, if somebody called Alan Cummings you cracker in the audience, wouldn't he be offended? Like, we can't do this shit. No. Right is right and wrong is wrong. Nobody should be called the N-word on the stage. Nobody should be called the C-word on the stage. Good damn. Before anybody says, well, Brain, you say names this sounds like, oh, no. Well, we're at an intersection of right is right, wrong is wrong, and resources are being disrespected and everything else in between. Yes, I will say what needs to be said. And sometimes that's not always the cleanest thing. But the totality of me, oh, no, I don't move that way. So we're not going to do that to me when I cover everything else of the culture. That if anybody else in this broken sector, I say broken in terms of it's a lot of people trying to shape shift and nobody can just stand 10 toes down and be who they are. That's not everybody, okay? But if the others or one-trick ponies try to do a fifth, quarter, or a half of what I did, oh, they will have a mental coma, okay? Just keeping it a buck. So no. With that being said, I just didn't like this. I heard about this. I'm like, nope, we got to talk about it because it's just like, where are we today? That shame, embarrassment, and handling disrespect is a crime nowadays. Where are we as a society with that? Because I don't give a damn what you say. You call me something, believe me, I've evolved. Each platform requires a different energy, but in the same token, if I'm respecting that energy, I also should be respected. Just keeping it a buck. This just no. Belcher, who also says she experienced Davison's involuntary racial slurs, was unhappy at the nature of Cummings' comments on stage. She said an impossible situation was made worse by the throwaway apology. BAFTA has been approached for comment. BBC apologized for broadcasting the strong offensive language on Twitter. Ultra, I keep trying to write about what happened at the BAFTAs, and I can't find the worst situation. It's almost impossible, but it happened 3 times that night, and one of the 3 times was directed at myself on the way to dinner after the show. And a 3rd time at a black woman. I understand and deeply know why this is an impossible situation. I know we must handle this with grace and continue to push through. But what made the situation worse was a throwaway apology of if you were offended at the end of the show. Of course we were offended, but our frequency, our spiritual vibration is tuned to a higher level than what happened. I am not still. This did not bounce off of me, but I exist above it. It can't take away from who I am as an artist. There's the tweet right there. I keep trying to write about what happened at the BAFTAs, and I can't find the worst situation. It's almost impossible. It happened 3 times that night. One of the 3 times was directed at myself on the way to dinner at the show. After the show, excuse me. The outburst has stirred up a large debate online about contingency plan at the next event and why they were seemingly unedited in the broadcast. Actors and pundits on both sides of the Atlantic have weighed in, with many expressing anger and disappointment. Deadline report earlier this week that Davis's attendance had come up in playing memes between the BBC and producers Penny Lane TV. Davison exited the auditorium at one point during the ceremony. It's not clear if he returned to his seat, but the interruptions appeared to end. A BBC spokesperson said some viewers may have heard strong offensive language during the BAFTA Film Awards. This arose from involuntary verbal antics associated with Tourette syndrome. It was not intentional. We apologize for any offense caused by the language heard. Davison is a remarkable ambassador for his disability, helping support others with Tourette syndrome through public speaking and other activism. In 2018, he was awarded an honor by Queen Elizabeth II for his work in increasing the understanding of the condition. This incident came on the night of triumph for sinners. Ryan Coogler hit Vampire Thriller won 3 bronze masks at the British Awards ceremony held at London's Royal Festival Hall on Sunday. This made it the most decorated movie by a black director in the history of BAFTA. First of all, congratulations to Ryan Coogler. Well deserved. It should have been for Black Panther too, but still, congratulations on Sinners. And I don't give a flying fuck, damn, or shit that he's an advocate for Tourette syndrome. No, you don't get to do that shit. Now, people have ADHD, autism, they're amputees. There's plenty of people with disabilities that don't do that shit. So don't give me that. No, I'm not here for that. No, and no. When we don't call people out, we get what we get in the White House. We get what we get with that administration. We get what the fuck we get with his dumbass supporters. I'm talking about men and women. I ain't even talking about the children, the babies, because they had nothing to do with it. But I'm also talking about the young people who support that dumb fuck. That made no damn sense. You can have Tourette's and say that shit. He was white and with Tourette's saying that. Imagine if a black man with Tourette's said cracker. Imagine that. Oh my God, this would be a whole different situation. And y'all damn well know it. Let's roll on. I'm not doing this with y'all. Nope. Now, another person we're going to talk about here, Scott Rogowsky. You may know him as Quiz Day from an app called HQ. Okay, here we go. So from TechCrunch.com, Remember HQ Quiz Day? Scott Rogowsky is back with Tech Savvy, a daily mobile game show. Scott Rogowsky is a comedian. He knows how to make fun of himself. That's how he ended up roaming at New York City Comic-Con with his own photo printed out on a wanted poster, filming himself asking strangers, "Have you seen this man?" These passersby show a flicker recognition, looking at the tall, bearded man like they've known someone in the past life but couldn't quite place it. "You look familiar. Where do I know you from?" asked someone, as though Risky could be a friend of a friend they had met apart. "I know your face," another person says, staring thoroughly at the 41-year-old. A cosplayer dressed as a Ghostbuster finally figures it out. "Did you used to do that game show online?" he asked, like every night. Rogowsky was just poking fun at himself, embracing the persona of a washed-up internet sensation. "I know my place," he tells TechCrunch. "I'm not walking around like everybody's supposed to know who I am." But 7 years ago, everyone did. Rogowsky was once the face of HQ Trivia, an app that exploded into popular culture and then faded out of public consciousness almost as fast. Between 2017 and 2019, Rogowsky hosted the live mobile game show twice a day. At its peak, it drew more than 2.4 million daily viewers each night, and it garnered 20 million lifetime downloads. Now, the comedian is back an app of his own called Savvy, in which he shares a lot of the DNA of HQ. Savvy's first game, Tech Savvy, is a daily live game show where players can earn cash. Only this time, viewers are competing against Rogowsky in a word puzzle game that's something like a hybrid of the New York Times Wordle and Connections rather than trivia. "I believe this is my calling in a weird way," Rogowsky says. "I get up there in front of that camera, and there's thousands of people watching at home, millions, back in the HQ days, and it just flows." So here is that video.
With AlphaSense, you're not just monitoring the market, you're building your future with intelligence.
It's me, Mario. No, Scott Rogowsky, the guy from the other game show. I'm back on a new game show. Welcome to Tech Savvy, where you compete against me in live word puzzles to win cash. That's right. I'm not just hosting this one, I'm playing too, against you. You beat me, you become a hostbuster. It's not trivia, it's even better. It's a new name with a new game, same great host, and even more fun. Tech Savvy, coming at you.
Oh, man. I
ain't afraid of no hosts.
I wonder if the Ghostbusters guy knows that he used Ghostbuster music. That was... Oh my God, that was crazy. I have more to do here. HQ Trivia was found by the creators of Vine. Do it for the Vine. I ain't gonna do it. Do it for the Vine. I ain't gonna do it. Do it for the Vine. I ain't gonna do it. Do it. Do it. Do it for the Vine. The short video platform that preceded TikTok became a genuine cultural sensation. National news channels ran stories about office workers dropping everything in the middle of the day just to play HQ at 3 p.m. It was groundbreaking appointment entertainment and a new format for the streaming era until the company imploded in a barrage of unfortunate circumstances. One founder, Colin Kroll, died of a drug overdose. The other founder, Russ Perot, was a divisive leader who clashed with his staff. He once ran the journal and said he would fire Rogowsky if she published an interview with him, I believe. Right, he told the journals that he would fire Rogowsky if she published an interview with Rogowsky where he mentioned liking sweet green salads. Yusuf apparently didn't want to give the fast food chain free publicity. My media brain is going crazy because Rush Youth Puff, you dumb fuck. Do you not realize how big Sweet Green is as a brand? You could have done a whole episode about food trivia in partnership with Sweet Green, and somebody could have won money and a year's supply of Sweet Green salads. Like, that's how Word of mouth is still the most powerful thing in the world. Okay? If you do something good, they'll tell everybody that they know. You do something bad, they'll tell everybody. Okay? Most of all, HQ Trivia fell victim to the same trap that doomed so many startups. The company has raised a $15 million funding round at $100 million valuation, but was quite literally giving away money. It never developed a meaningful plan to monetize or build a substantial business model. The company ultimately filed for bankruptcy in February 2020, with its demise later becoming fodder for dramatic documentaries and true crime adjacent podcasts, dissecting how such a promising app fails so spectacularly. Usually, most products, services, platforms, this, that, and the third, have a rise or demise based on marketing and diversity, equity, inclusion, and belonging. Yeah. Because I bet you this, if HQ came back on Netflix as a live game show, competing with the world in real time, it'd be very easy to do. And Netflix has begun to live content. So listen, HQ could come back on Netflix very easily. Would not be surprised. This understandably was a real blow for Rogowsky, but more bad luck foul of baseball super fan. Rogowsky had left HQ Trivia in 2019 for a job hosting a daily MLB network show. He feel like he finally made it. He still lights up recalling running into Hall of Fame pitcher Pedro Martinez in the bathroom when his show was canceled when the pandemic shut down baseball. He tried a handful of times over the years to recreate a company like HQ, but it was a journey of false starts. Crazy shit happened that I had no control over. I felt like I was being tossed and turned on this raft in the ocean, just getting battered by things I can't control. And that was on my attitude about life in general. He says he considered himself retired from show business and opened a vintage store in California, but he missed comedy. I went through this very meaningful personal transformation in the last couple of years. He said that process culminated in a 7-day mountain retreat called the Hoffman Process, a program that he describes as a digital detox, combining lessons in psychology and neuroscience that helped him gain control of his life again. Gave me a lot of clarity to say, you know what, I have more to do here. Rogowsky says, I got out of that retreat. I was like, after say, I have something to say. People find me funny and entertaining. I find myself funny and entertaining. People tuned into HQ Trip for the prospect of winning a cash prize, but the odds of winning were slim. Millions of viewers came back each night because Rogowsky's quick wit and charm, which earned him a cult following of fans who still call him Quiz Daddy. From the psychological, emotional side, I couldn't really process what was going on, Rogowsky says. Reflecting on his viral fame in the 7 humbling years since, I have a vastly new perspective. I have my fan base. I have my core followers right here. They're on board with me. It's a matter of getting the word out. Well, we're doing that right now, my friend. We're doing that right now. We are doing that right now. Hey, 2 people, welcome in. Glad to have y'all here. 3 people now. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. So with this app, you can play against Scott and solve world puzzles, win real cash, and climb the leaderboard. We're not going anywhere this time. Rogowsky received a lot of text messages over the years from people who wanted to help him build the next HQ. But last year, a direct message from X, a direct message on X from European game designer John E. Hager grabbed his attention. The idea was the host plays against the audience, so it's like a two-way interaction. Rogowsky said, imagine HQ if I wasn't just asking the questions, but I was also answering. That adds another layer to it that no one had thought of before. But in the age of AI, where players can easily look up answers, Rogowsky was skeptical that a trivia game would work fairly. So Savvy embraced word puzzles instead. The most that Savvy has paid out in a single game is around $400. Small compared to HQ's occasional 6-figure prize pools. That's because Rogowsky and his co-founders are funding the company themselves. Look, I know this isn't the thousands of dollars that you saw on HQ, the hundreds of thousands that we will eventually get to, Rogowsky said on one recent Tech Savvy broadcast. But the difference is HQ was funded by venture capital. They had $8 million in the bank to start. They got another $15 million for other venture capitalists. We don't got that. This is low budget. This is low budget operation because I'm paying for it. Rogowsky said he's spoken with investors about Savvy, even got some enticing offers, but venture backing often comes with pressure on founders to maximize returns as fast as they can, a model that can set up a business to fail, as HQ demonstrated. People want to 10 times, 100 times their investment. I'll be very happy to get to a point of profitability where I can just keep growing the company, keep hiring more people, keep making more gains. Rogowsky says, I'm not looking for some type of 8-figure, 9-figure exit. This is what I want to do. I'm going to do this as long as I continue to wake up every morning and say, God damn, I'm excited to get up here in front of that camera and have fun. Tech Savvy is currently running a season 0, a soft launch that allows the team to work through technical kinks before formally launching on March 1st. So far, without much promotion, Tech Savvy has peaked at 4,000 viewers in one night. That's awesome. That's not much compared to the HQ days. Then again, when TechCrunch first rolled out HQ, the app only had about 3,300 concurrent viewers. So who's to say that Savvy can't do it again? Savvy's back. All right. We're not going anywhere this time, Rogowsky said. There's no one to fire me. There's no drama. There's no tension. And that's not going to be a documentary about Savvy the way that there was about HQ. Listen, I don't feel like it's shade to HQ. I mean, is it? This is what I often say, right? Whenever I'm speaking about things, is it shade if it's factual? If it's factual, it's not shade. Just kicking it up. Now, they do have a YouTube channel, or Scott has a YouTube channel.
Confirmed. The Flash. You've no doubt seen the devastating news out of Scottsdale that has now been confirmed. The Flash, apparently official. Clavicular was, in fact, mid-jester gooning when a group of foids came and spiked his cortisol levels. This is, of course, coming on the heels of Clavicular getting brutally frame-mogged by an ASU frat leader who is now being identified as the #1 Chad in the state of Arizona. How are you guys doing out there? Hi. I'll be honest, I first saw rumors about this tragedy circulating online a few days ago. I didn't want to believe it, and I didn't want to bring it up on the show here until the reports had been verified by the Associated Press. Sadly, it's all true. We here at Team Savvy would like to extend our condolences to everyone with a working brain who was exposed to this intellectually fatal toxin. Our thoughts and prayers are with an incel-pilled online culture in terminal decline. One thing is clear. Now, more than ever,
I love this.
This insane world needs a sane place.
Amen.
A safe space for dignity and grace, open to all delegates of the human race, so long as they're acting in good faith. Now more than ever, we need Tech Savvy, the live interactive game show of word puzzles that's game-mogging Chad Fishers and cash-maxing hammer winners. I am your host, Jester, originally from Westchester, Spellenor Roosevelt, Vocabriel Union, a Lexicon Bladel, Scott Rogowsky,
Very well
a.k.a.
done. Very well done. I'm wishing nothing but the best for Scott. Y'all download Tech Savvy. It should be on the iOS store for Apple and on Google Play as well. I always love it when somebody recognizes that, hey, there is still more to me. I don't know what that is, but I'm going to pursue it. So we need to elevate the good. Amen. Amen. Speaking of elevating the good, we're going to talk about Wine Jam. Yes, we're going to talk about Wine Jam. I know you're like, wait a minute, what? What's Wine Jam? Don't worry, we're going to talk about it right now. From blacknews.com, meet the black husband. I was about to say the first, but anyway, meet the black husband and wife innovators behind the world's first wine-infused gourmet jam. Okay, like I said in the thumbnail, do not make me get some Sasha McGriddles and get this and just be. Braylon, right? Hello, how are you doing today? You okay? I'm fabulous. I'm drunk off McGriddles. Let's get into this destination. Oh my God. Oh man, okay. So Jam Vino, the world's first wine-infused gourmet jam, is redefining the specialty food space with a product that blends Southern heritage, culinary innovation, and ownership. Founded by Dallas-based husband and teen chef Lori Rogers and Shane Rogers, Jam Vino has grown from a home kitchen recipe into a nationally recognized gourmet brand featured on major television platforms and inside elite celebrity gift lounges. Come through. We built Jam Vino from our family recipe and a vision to create something that did not exist in the market, says Chef Luis, who is the founder and CEO of the brand. Serving families across the country enjoy from everyday kitchens to major award shows means everything to us. From concept kitchen to category creator, Chef Luis perfected her Calabana cooking style, a blend of Southern Alabama roots and North California upbringing while working full-time as an accountant, a self-taught chef with a deep love for flavor presentation. She began sharing her recipes on YouTube, right, and local television before publishing her cookbook, Calabama Cooking, Classic and Contemporary Comfort Food. She later became a recurring guest on Good Morning Texas. I believe that was on WFAA Channel 8. That's an ABC station. Jam Vino was born during a Williams-Sonoma cooking demonstration when she layered her home wine infused jam onto a gourmet grilled cheese sandwich. Guests repeatedly asked what made it different. The answer was simple. No one ever tasted a jam like that before. The moment sparked the launch of an entirely new gourmet category. Chef Luis moved quickly into the consumer packaged goods space, or CPG space, sourcing premium fruit, providing recipes for scale, securing co-packagers, and navigating food compliance. Was started as a single demonstration evolved into a brand with national visibility. Jam Vino has appeared on ABC's The View and GMA3 and has been featured in luxury celebrity gift lounges during the Oscars, Emmys, and Rock and Roll Hall of Fame events. Go ahead. Yes, we love that. The brand has also earned recognition from Food and Beverage Magazine and multiple national media outlets. Everyday luxury, 5 real ingredients. Jam Vino is crafted with 100% real fruit and infused with the flavor profile of the wine. The alcohol cooks down during production, making it family friendly. Oh, damn, you can't really get drunk off of it. Damn. Anyway, it's still good, y'all. Each jar contains just 5 natural ingredients and is vegan friendly and gluten free. And it's probably kosher free as well. The result is a versatile ground product that pairs with cheese boards, pastries, toasts, meals, and desserts, and charcuterie boards as well. Jam Vino transforms simple meals into elevated experiences without complication. Ownership, representation, and innovation. As a Black-owned, family-led company, Vino represents more than flavor. It reflects ownership in an industry where representation matters. The brand stands as proof that innovation can emerge from tradition, and Black entrepreneurs continue to shape American food culture. During Black History Month and beyond, Jam Vino invites media, retailers, and consumers to support brands building new lanes in the specialty food industry. The Jam Vino collection includes 3 signature flavors: strawberry blanc, blackberry merlot, and raspberry moscato. Ooh! For consumer and wholesale inquiries, visit the official website jamvino.com. We're going to go to that website here in just a little bit. About the Chef Latorius Group LLC. Chef Latorius is a lifestyle brand founded by celebrity chef and cookbook author Lori Rogers, with roots in both California, Alabama, or Calabama cooking. Chef Latorius blends Southern comfort food with modern culinary style. As the creator of Jam Vino, she united jam making and wine making traditions into establishing a new entertainment into a new gourmet category, rather. But it also can be for entertainment too. I mean, you imagine what you listen. There are people who do food play. Okay, listen. Listen, we recognize all around here. All right, Chef Latorius is certified by the Women's Business Enterprise National Council and the National Minority Supplier Development Council. She is a recurring television contributor and an author of Calabama Cooking, Classic and Contemporary Comfort Food. For press inquiries, contact Anita Esley at anita@cincycommunications.com. First of all, congratulations. I would have never thought of jam and wine in one thing. And I'm sure, you know what? I wonder now see, you're going to make me want to book a vacation to take my Jam Vino to Hampton Inn and put it on that thick waffle and see what it is with butter and jam. Now I'm wondering about pancakes. Now I'm wondering about French toaster sticks. Now I'm wondering about cinnamon rolls. You see, Jam Vino made me hungry. Damn it. That Jam Vino, I got problems with you now. We always love celebrating a Black-owned business, so let's go over here now to that. Or free shipping. Yeah, you can get free shipping as well. Well, hang on. Zoom. Hang on, wait. Oh my God. Okay, give me a moment, y'all. Hey, y'all, give me a moment. I'm going to reset my computer. Give me one moment. Give me one moment, y'all. Hey, y'all, I'm back. Let's try this. Give me a moment. Okay, there we go. I'm back. All right. So, as you can see here with Jam Vino, you can get 15% off, 25% off, or free shipping. Okay, so right here, as you can see. Okay, I'm still good. All right. Good damn. It's pissing me off all morning. Anyway, the microphone and everything. But let's shop the products here. So here it is here. So you got Strawberry Blanc Jam, a finely crafted blend of lush strawberries and plump blueberries infused with the aromatic notes of Sauvignon Blanc wine. This jam offers a balance of natural sweetness, light acidity, making it for a sophisticated choice for a variety of culinary applications. Then you have Blackberry Merlot Jam, a harmonious blend that captures the essence of plump, sun-ripened blackberries with the deep, velvety notes of a premium Merlot. This jam offers a sophisticated taste experience, seeking ideal for discerning palates, seeking a gourmet twist. And then, of course, Raspberry Moscato Jam, a delicious yet expressive blend. This jam marries the sweet floral notes of Moscato wine with the fresh and vibrant tartness of raspberries. It's a dance of flavors that's both refreshing and rich, designed to delight the senses as versatile jam that's both familiar and novel. And they're all available for $13.50. Okay. And there's Calabama Cooking there. And of course, there is a gift box set there, along with a tumbler. And also, too, you have golden utensils there. And then, of course, you have the deluxe gift set there. You got a gift card. You got organic kind cap for $20. You got the bundle there, which includes the great cookbook Calabama Cooking, and also the jams there. You got the women's long sleeve T-shirt, unisex sleeve T-shirt. The women's long sleeve is $30, $35 for the long sleeve unisex tee kind apron, which is, by the way, adjustable with kitchen cooking and kitchen essentials pockets. Water bottle, hot and cold drinks for $25. Tumbler with straw for $35, and an everyday bag for groceries for $15. That is absolutely amazing. I will drop the link to this in the live chat right now and make it do what it do. I am so sorry, y'all. All morning long, StreamYard have been doing that to me, and this is the way it should be. I should be able to have my screen up and make it do what it do. So please forgive me, y'all. All right. Now we're going to talk about 47. And we're going to talk about 47. Okay, so here we go. Now, y'all see that this is the Department of Justice, correct? 18 years of age and older. Here we go. This is a complaint form, okay? Unclassified. I am not showcasing anything that cannot be found, okay? I have a link in my description box. Title, Sexual Exploitation of a Minor. Okay, report to public access line of sexual exploitation and grape of a minor in New York. This was received July 4th, 2016. Telephone criminal activity. That's the incident type. Cellular number, office address, located in Princeton, New Jersey, 808542. Home address, located in Lawrence Township, New Jersey, 8648. Attorney to Jane Doe contacted the public access line unit to report the sexual exploitation and grape of a minor child, 13 years of age, by 47 Jeffrey Epstein. Let me zoom in on that so everybody can see that shit. Yeah. So while 47 is causing this, that, and the third to hell in hell and everything in between, let me read that 2 more times. Attorney to Jane Doe contacted the public access line unit to report the sexual exploitation and grape of a minor child of 13 years of age by 47 Jeffrey E. Epstein. Attorney to Jane Doe contacted the public access line unit to report the sexual exploitation and rape of a minor child, 13 years of age, by 47 Jeffrey Epstein. Case number 31E HQC1461253. Blank stated that his client Jane Doe was enticed to cross state lines, so the white version of Diddy pretty much, to visit with Epstein and 47 to perform sexual acts on both adult men at his special parties hosted by Epstein. Doe was told that this was to further her modeling career, something that she had to do. During the summer of 1994, after her 7th grade school year ended, Doe took a 3-day bus trip from her father's home in the Midwest under pretense that she would be visiting her grandmother. Doe traveled instead to New York, New York, in order to start a modeling career. Doe was initially turned down and was asked to return for portfolio at a later time. While waiting for her bus home, Doe was approached by blank, referred to here after as blank, and was urged to attend a party hosted by Epstein so that Doe could meet important people in the field in that field of work who could help her break into a modeling career. Doe was also told that she would be paid for attending the party. Blank mailed Doe a buddy pass plane ticket to fly her back to New York. Doe attended 4 of these parties and was paid around $500 for her attendance. Blank instructed Doe to use the name blank these parties. During the first party, Doe was asked to strip down to her underwear and give a massage to Epstein. Doe was asked by Epstein to do sexual acts, but she refused. Doe was later asked to massage the cream stick of Epstein's guest 47 with her hands. Let me read that 2 more times. Doe was asked later to massage the cream stick of Epstein guest 47 with her hands. Doe was asked later to massage the cream stick of Epstein's guest 47 with her hands. A 13-year-old did this shit that she should not have had to do. You know, it's really crazy to me how other supposed content creators and their supposed co-hosts, which I would just say waste of life that should have been swallowed by their mothers, could get on and talk about somebody else and the business moves that they will never have the capacity, capability, comprehension, brain cells, the movement of understanding that you need to have a purpose, and the vaginal tissue or the tissue to have the D stand up to get to where they are, but you'll never get there. But yet there's a 13-year-old child that had to massage the cream stick of the president of the United States, but y'all don't want to go off on that. Shut the fuck up. If what I'm saying ain't true, don't respond to me. But if you do respond to me, it must be true about your bitch ass or your Mitch ass to some damn degree. Moving the fuck on. Make no damn sense. Gonna be mad about Melody Cherie's Patreon, but yet this is happening. This is happening. This is happening. But y'all don't want to go off about this. But God forbid if it was one of your daughters, one of your nieces, one of your cousins, your mama, your grandmother, your sister friend, or any other woman you know. Men get great too. Men get abused too. Children do as well. Even babies, yes. Okay? So please, for one fucking damn second, think about other shit. Our lives begin to end. We become silent on the things that fucking matter. In the words of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Let's roll on. Doe was told that this was what she had to do in order to get a job, and Doe complied. During the second party, Doe was asked to perform fellatio on 47 and complied. Doe was asked to perform fellatio on 47 and complied. Doe was asked to perform fellatio on 47 and complied. During the third party, Doe was made to perform fellatio on 47 with another young girl named. During the third party, Doe was made to perform fellatio on 47 with another young girl named. Doe was made to perform fellatio on 47 for another girl with another young girl named. During the fourth visit, Doe was raped by 47. I'm just reading it as it is. Vaginally penetrating Doe with his cream stick. Doe was raped by 47 vaginally penetrating Doe with his cream stick. Doe was raped by 47 vaginally penetrating Doe with his cream stick. Epstein was angry that 47 was the one to take Doe's virginity and then went on to rape Doe by vaginal and anal penetration with his cream stick. So a man that is causing hell to everybody else got the virginity, and his best friend was pissed off that his best friend was the one to take the virginity away, where he wanted to take the virginity away. This matters much more, okay? I don't want to hear shit from none of y'all. Because some of y'all only do lip service, but you don't execute the fucking blow job of saying what needs to be said. The fuck wrong with y'all? Made no damn sense. Doe struggled and was struck both by men by both men during the assault. Doe was then threatened with violence by both men to not make any report. Whatever will make you disappear like blank. Which that would indicate to me that 47 Epstein would pay somebody to take care of somebody. So that would be a crime. But yeah, he's the fucking president of the United States. Doe was not paid for this final party. Doe remained in contact with Blank after the final party, and Blank was regretful of what happened to Doe. Blank's job was to recruit young girls to attend Epstein's parties with the knowledge that they would be coerced into sexual activities. Blank stated that Blank would have records of Doe's visits. On April 26, 2016, Doe put together a complaint against Epstein and 47 under her own name she was given to use at the parties. Blank stated that Doe's case was dismissed because Doe incorrectly filed a complaint as a civil rights violation. So, respect is not a civil rights violation? What the fuck? Moving on. On June 20th, 2016, Blank took up the case and filed a complaint again under a different approach. Summons have been issued and an order to meet on September 2nd, 2016 for scheduling has been made. Complaints have not been yet served to Epstein on 47. Doe's parents were never informed of what happened to her and still not aware. Blank stated that Doe would not like her parents to know of these incidents. Open source inquiry showed that there was no statute of limitations for grape in the state of New York. Open source query for Blank office located in Princeton, New Jersey, DVIS, and Sentinel inquiries for Blank home's address located in Lawrence Township, New Jersey, 08648 produced 3 results of Experian phone data. Centennial inquiry cases involving Jeffrey E. Epstein 47 regarding exploitation of minors produced case number 31EHQC1461253. Entities: Blank reference person, U.S. person, unknown biographical information, Blank minor, no diplomatic status, no. Jane Doe, victim person, U.S. person unknown, biographical information, Jane Doe, minor, no, diplomatic status, no. Victim information, victimized from June 1st, 1994 to August 1st of 1994. And then right here, Jeffrey E. Epstein, main person, U.S. person unknown, name Jeffrey Epstein, minor, no, diplomatic status, no. 47, name 47, minor, no, diplomatic status, no. Complaint person, U.S. person unknown, there's a blank there, name blank, minor, no, has diplomatic status, no. That document came from the U.S. Department of Justice. Okay, it's unclassified. You can find that document in the description box below. Child, I can't do it. I just cannot do it. No. No, not doing it. So I'm going to, just for 5 minutes, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave right there for 5 minutes because we got time. Got another but time. I'm gonna leave this up here for 5 minutes. Let me get a timer here. Because that needs to be seen by everybody right there. That needs to be seen. Give me a moment. We're going to put five minutes. Five minutes. Timer starting now. I'm going to just leave it up for 5 minutes so everybody can just read that. I swear to God, I can't. People want to go off about Melody Cherie and her Patreon. People want to go off about, Housewives. People want to go off about Krishan. People want to go off about Carissa. People want to go off about this, that, and the third. But yet we got this situation. Nobody wants to report on stuff like this. Now, I'm not saying everybody else is not reporting on it, but good damn. I guess it just has to hit your doorstep in order for you to give a fuck about it. And by the way, no, I'm not the moral authority. Like I always say, I'm probably what do I always say? I may not be the best. I may not be the worst. I'm probably number 100 on the short list, but somebody still gave a fuck about me to put me on that list. Good damn. Y'all wonder why we got such a broken damn society. I'm leaving up for 5 minutes. It's at 3 minutes and 53 seconds right now. And then we're going to move on to Savannah Savage. Or Savannah Sage, rather, child. Such a damn shame. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Shit, now I gotta start over again. I hit a button at a time. But anyway, I'll give it 5 minutes. So as we're waiting for this 5 minute timer to go, how are y'all doing today? A lot going on. Just to catch you up with what's going on, we talked about DVDs this morning. The fact that Gen Z is going after DVDs once again, and I almost lost it because of trying to find out where a former location of a movie store was in West Little Rock, Arkansas. I finally found it. It took me some time, but I found it was Game Goblins, but I think it was another name. Then we talked about Netflix and Susan Rice. The president wants her fired off the board at Netflix and said that she's a political hack, but I read her bio, which is more of a bio than 47 has never had. Okay. Then we talked about Black history. We talked about Providence, Rhode Island, Lancaster, Pennsylvania, and then Buffalo, New York. We talked about the history of that, those places there. Then sinners. There was a person with Tourette's that called Michael B. Jordan and Larry Yellow the N-word during the award show, and also the production coordinator as well. Her name is, let me make sure I get it right because I want to make sure I get it right as we're waiting for this 5 minutes. Sinners production. Hannah Belcher, she got called an N-word as well during the show, and also to a dinner on the way after the also on the way to a dinner after the award ceremony. So we talked about that this morning. Scott Morosky has come back. Quiz Day has come back in a new app called Team Savvy, and it is word puzzles where you get to play against Scott and win actual cash. We just got done talking about Jam Vino, which is wine-infused jam. Okay, so they got Sovereign Block, they got Merlot, and they got Moscato. And now what you're looking at is a document saying that somebody called the public access line to report the sexual exploitation and rape of a minor child of 13 years of age by 47, the President of the United States, and Jeffrey Epstein. That's where we are on Bringing These Virtual Tour live today. My Lord. I say the timer should be Okay, 2 minutes and 11 seconds left. Yeah, I'm leaving it up here for that long so everybody can see it. This don't make no damn sense at all. At all. At all. And you know why I'm so comfortable with showcasing this on YouTube? Because this needs to be reported. This needs to be reported. This needs to be reported. We report on everything else. Doesn't hurt to report what needs to be said from time to time. Like I said, some of y'all are going to be working at a bank location called Bravo. Meanwhile, I'm going to be with the bank owner and operator, NBC Universal, working at NBC, NBC News, Peacock, and every other part of Universal. It make no damn sense. Just, God. I can't. One minute and 12 seconds. One more minute, and then we're going to move on. But yeah, I want everybody to be able to see that. Yep, sure do. 60 seconds. Thirty seconds. We're almost there. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's move on, shall we? All right, y'all. Listen. From blackbusiness.com, meet the founder of Black-owned 90 Suite luxury retreat located within 25 minutes of Atlanta. Savannah Sage, founder and CEO of Paradise Park Atlanta. Sorry, y'all. Paradise Park Atlanta, which we will look at here in just a little bit, is making history as the first entrepreneur to open a Black-owned luxury retreat just 25 minutes from downtown Atlanta, Georgia. The retreat, which has 90 suites, it sits on more than 8 acres of riverfront property. Coming through, is emerging as one of the region's premier destinations for executive retreats, team gatherings, and private group events. This new luxury estate combines modern lodging with natural beauty, well-centered amenities, creating an ideal escape for professionals seeking balance, clarity, and renewal. Founded by technologist and holistic living specialist Savannah Sage, Paradise Park Atlanta was designed to meet the growing demand for off-site environments that inspire rest, focus, and connection. The property's accommodations feature modern private suites inspired by the efficient design of capsule hotels, offering comfort, privacy, and simplicity, surrounded by peaceful natural scenery. Our goal was to create a space close to the city where professionals can think clearly and recharge, said Sage. Paradise Park blends modern hospitality, nature, and healthy living in a way that supports focus and well-being. The retreat offers flexible programs for corporate and association groups, including day visits, overnight stays, and multi-day leadership experiences. Guests can enjoy open-air meeting spaces, riverside walking paths, and immersive dining featuring organic farm-to-table meals prepped by in-house chefs using ingredients from the estate's farm. Amazing. With Atlanta hosting matches for the 2026 FIFA World Cup, Paradise Park Atlanta will offer visitors a private, peaceful alternative to downtown hotels. Guests can enjoy quick access to the city while returning each day for a quiet riverfront retreat. Limited accommodations are available, and early reservations are encouraged for both World Cup stays and corporate bookings. In the coming year, Paradise Park will also welcome the Black Montessori Education Fund for training sessions, educator retreats, and Montessori-style education initiatives, furthering its mission to support leadership development and community advancement. advancement through education and wellness. Combine the convenience of its proximity to Atlanta with the serenity of secluded natural setting. Paradise Park Atlanta continues to attract companies, associations, and high-profile guests seeking a refined experience that blends productivity, restoration, and sustainability. Reservations for World Cup stays and 2026 corporate retreats are now open. Visit Paradise is Life Biz to submit an RSV inquiry or schedule a retreat consultation to secure your booking or request a private tour. Also, be sure to follow the retreat on Instagram at Paradise Park ATL. For press inquiries, you can call 470-835-5883. That's 470-835-5883. That's 470-835-5883. Or at blissboutique360@gmail.com. First of all, shout out to Black-owned businesses, damn it. And I believe this Black retreat is so amazing. Y'all about to look at the website right now. Here it is here, right here. Such a beautiful website. So this is the sanctuary here. It's Paradise Park Atlanta is the exclusive home to holistic wellness intervention for high-achieving women who are done surviving in their success. They got wellness intervention, book Luma, June 2026, Paradise Botanicals. We go beyond back rubs and yoga poses. This is your exclusive 8-acre waterfront sacred space for rejuvenation through mindful and deep work and the wisdom of holistic practices. We don't only treat symptoms, we interrupt the stress cycle, bring you to the calm and clarity that will allow you to feel strong, fulfilled, and confident again. So right here, 4 months postpartum, 3 weeks before my wedding, my fiance gifted me an executive reset program. It was everything I didn't know I needed. Thank you for such a deeply healing experience. Paradise Park helped me reconnect with myself in ways I did not know I needed. I'm so grateful for your care, your energy, your team, and the space you've created. As soon as I stepped on the property, the overwhelm lifted. I felt calm. I felt seen. I've been working myself to the point of exhaustion, but the moment I stepped onto the property, I felt a sense of peace. This was the missing piece, and the piece I did realize I needed. I'm going home for full heart. I've been to typical retreats in Costa Rica, but the energy here, I'm just overjoyed. I was about to say, Zed, drop the T. By the way, that looks so peaceful. Oh my God, child, that looks so peaceful. The peak the peak performance pivot. This is for you if they keep saying, I don't know how you do all inside. You're thinking, I don't know how. I don't know either. It drops one tear inside. Shout out to the Taraji P. Henson there. Yes, indeed. You're not lazy. You're not ungrateful. And you don't need another spa day that wears off by Monday. What you're feeling is deeper than tired. It's the kind of drain that lingers after the massage, after the vacation, after the self-care Sunday. Your body is still running. Your mind won't stop. And the life you built is starting to feel like a life you're surviving instead of enjoying. You tried the routines, the supplements, the apps, the weekend getaways, maybe even therapy. None of it reset the system that's been running on overdrive for years. Wellness intervention. Vacation soothes systems. We reset systems. You can afford to go anywhere in the world. You have. And it felt good until you start packing to come home and the anxiety taps you on the shoulder. That's because rest alone doesn't fix a nervous system that hasn't felt safe enough to slow down in years. More sleep won't resolve a hormonal drift that has been building since your 30s. A massage won't release the emotional weight stored in your fascia, your jaw, your chest. What you need isn't another escape from your life. You need a holistic wellness intervention that transforms how you live inside it. The Peak Performance Pivot, a 3-day holistic wellness intervention at Paradise Park Atlanta. This is not a retreat. It's not a vacation with a yoga mat. It's a full nervous system upgrade for women who are ready to stop white knuckling their way through success. Over 3 days on our exclusive 8-acre waterfront sanctuary, we address what no spa, therapist, or supplement stack can touch on its own, the intersection of your mind, body, spirit, and emotions. What happens before you arrive at the pre-glow? We don't start when you get here. We start before through an in-depth assessment. We map exactly what's happening with your body, your mind, and your life. Then we build your personalized blueprints. And when you arrive, we hit the ground running. While you're here, 3 days of habit forming implementation. This is where transformation happens, not through lectures, but through lived experience. Nervous system recalibration through advanced breath work, sound therapy, and deep guided rest. Womb wellness protocols, including Maya massage, steaming, and abdominal detoxification. deep fascia release through our signature 3-phase stretch mobility, gravity-based, and practitioner-assisted. Future state embodiment, a mindset shift to step into the next version of yourself before you leave this room. Farm to table nourishment from our on-site gardens curated by our chef to feed your body like medicine. Nature immersion along our waterfront through our gardens into the stillness your nervous system has been craving. Red light therapy, sauna, acupuncture, herbal protocols tailored to your specific needs after you leave the Afterglow. 60 days of follow-up support, including 2 60-minute sessions and direct chat access, because real transformation doesn't end when you leave the property. It begins. This is for you if you're successful by every external measure and exhausted by every internal one. You've done the spa days, the retreats, the vacations, and the relief never lasts past Monday. You're dealing with hormonal shifts, sleep deprivation, weight resistance, and or emotional heaviness that won't release no matter how hard you try. You're in a major life transition, career pivot, relationship shift, stepping into entrepreneurship, and you need clarity, not just reset. You're an empath, a caretaker, a high performer who pours into everyone else and runs on fumes. You want a transformative experience led by someone who looks like you, lives like you, understands the specific way you care as a Black woman in high performance spaces. This is not for you if you're looking for a girls trip with mimosas and matching robes. You want to be pampered without doing the inner work, and you're not ready to invest in a real life shift. First of all, just incredible. So right there are some of the lounges there. And then Lumiere Manor. So that's one of the rooms there. You get to be in the water, through the garden, and this is amazing. I love this. Now, Monique Samuels, what are you doing here? Ruin this woman's 8-acre paradise with your toxicity. Thirsty toxicity at that. Like thirsty toxicity. The person she is. Moving on. Here's the cabin here. Or the community center. Then, of course, massage there. Look at the dinner. Just beautiful. Just beautiful. Just beautiful. Here it is, Paradise Park, Atlanta Waterfront Private Estates. This is the road that leads to all things Paradise Park, Atlanta. Lumina Manor here. This is the pre-construction visualization of Lumina Manor. So it looks like you can be involved with that there. So let's go back and finish out the homepage real quick. But this is just incredible. I'm loving this. I really am. And of course, let me go back up here. So right here, so you got all these different people right here. I'm going home for heavy with a full heart because I've been to retreats in Costa Rica, but the energy here, I'm just overjoyed. It's amazing. Here was just peace. The moment I arrived, we hosted almost 100 people at Paradise Park, Atlanta today. From beginning to end, everything was perfect. I feel free, empowered. This space was very intentional. Thank you, Savannah. I brought for my wife. I'm really glad I came. It addressed things head to toe and kinked up in our bodies. A very free space where I can be myself. I was serenaded for my birthday. I wanted to be open to the gift, and the gift exceeded my expectations. I wanted to be open to the gift, and the gift exceeded my expectations. I wanted to be open to the gift, and the gift exceeded my expectations. Now, I'm assuming all those are different reviews. Okay, I'm gonna give her some love, grace, and space. The Pamper Collection, the face renewal kit, glowing skin starts here. Our handcrafted herbal infused face care kit helps to improve the overall appearance of your skin. Skin vitality products include Rewind Face Serum, slows down the process of aging, retains moisture for smooth skin. Glow Max Clay Mask remineralizes cells and tissues for healthy glow. Face It Clay Scrub nourishes your skin by refreshing and enhancing pore health, your pores there. So they do have a YouTube channel as well. I'll show that. This is just incredible. I love being able to show stuff like this to you. I really do. Let's play this here. So So this is the visualization of this. So that will be inside Luma Manor. Man. So this is going to be coming out in 2026, so you can pre-book now. Just incredible, man. Just fucking incredible, man. Then here's the YouTube channel right here. So shout out to the YouTube channel. I will subscribe. I'll go right on ahead and subscribe because every subscriber helps right there. So that is the show. We talked about a lot this morning, didn't we? And this afternoon, yes, indeed, we talked about DVDs and how they're making a comeback with Gen Z and Blockbuster. You better be on that list to make a comeback. Now, I know the person who owns the trademark can do, entertainment stuff, but let me tell you something. If DVD places are happening, Blockbuster needs to be a part of that. Then we talked about Netflix and Susan Rice, how Netflix is not going to move off of the president's behalf because Netflix is bigger than the president, okay? We talked about Providence, Rhode Island, Lancaster, Pennsylvania, and Buffalo, New York, and how they have Black history there, so go check out those great cities. We talked about Sinners and the BAFTA Awards, and the production designer. Give me a moment here. And the production designer, Hannah Belcher, got called an N-word at the event and on the way to a dinner after the award show. And Michael B. Jordan and Leroy Little got called the N-word by a white person who has Tourette's, okay? Not cool, not right, frequently disrespectful. Scott Rogowsky is back with Team Savvy, and he has a world game where you can play against him and win cash. So Quiz Daddy is back. We talked about Jam Vino, which is a Black-owned business with wine-infused jam. All the jams are $13.50. You can, of course, go to that website right there to get that. Then we talk about the President of the United States, because somebody called into a public access line to report that the President of the United States and 47 raped a 13-year-old girl. Yeah, we talked about that. And then Savannah Sage, she's the owner of Paradise Park Atlanta, a 90-suite luxury retreat located within 25 minutes of Atlanta. So a lot going on here today. Like I said, I'll drop the link to paradiseislifebiz.com for Paradise Park Atlanta, so you guys can go there, book it, tell her Braylon sent you. Like I said, I always love being able to, hey, good morning, beautiful. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Paradise Park ATL. So there's the link for Paradise Park. Okay, there we go. There's the link for Paradise Park Atlanta there. That's her YouTube channel. Listen, the thing I really appreciate about our channel is that we are not about how polished we are, how smooth we are. And the biggest thing too, we really are not about being so ostrich in the sand, right? Of just doing the same thing. And I appreciate that we can go from DVDs to elevating a Black business retreat or a Black retreat, a Black-owned retreat in the same show. And then mix in with politics and Netflix and talk about Black history and, sinners and, disabilities and, talking about, digital culture with Scott Rogowsky and talking about another Black-owned business about jam-infused wine, and then also stand up against grape of a 13-year-old girl from the President Jeffrey Epstein. I'm proud we can do all that and still be who we are. Now, I'm not saying everybody got to do that, but it's amazing that we ask for the world to be informed. And when the world gets informed, we attack it for doing the thing we asked it to do. Let me say that on the big screen 2 more times. We ask the world to be an informed world, but yet we attack when the world gets informed. We ask for the world to be informed, but yet we attack it when it gets informed. Where they do that at? For real, where in the hell do they do that at? Where do they do that? Y'all let me know. So I know this morning, like I said, the destinations were the destinations. They were good destinations. It's that fucking damn mic from StreamYard. I had to reset my whole computer, everything. But either way, we powered through. Still gave quality. But we stood on business. And what I've come to realize about YouTube and social media, the more you invest in giving a damn about people, the more people will give a damn about you, and they will give you that love, grace, and space for wherever you're going through. Amen. Amen. Oh, child. So much going on in the world today. You know, we always leave y'all with a positive news story here. Oh my Lord, this is funny. This is fun. Thank you, my friend. Thank you so much. And Soul of the Matter knows me from Chit Chat with QT. And Soul of the Matter knows me from my early days on YouTube. She always has known Braylon can do anything. Braylon ain't got to be known by one person. He ain't got to be known by a show. He ain't got to be known by nothing, because he is an individual for his damn self. Can't say that about everybody. Because here's the thing, right? I'm just going to keep it a buck. When you get into those rooms, right, you know they're not going to ask about your associations with people, right? They're going to ask, what the fuck have you done for you? Oh, well, I know this person, or I know that platform, or I know this. No, they want to know your numbers. They want to know your accomplishments. They want to know you for you. And you know what happens when you talk about you being known for one thing? They immediately cut you off of ever seeing the totality. And you lose our own business because you want to be known by a person, place, thing, idea, or concept. Just some business 101. Some corporate talk, if you will. Child, move the fuck on. And like I said, y'all, diversify, have equity, inclusion, and belonging to understand the spectrum of corporate talk. Because one person is not a damn expert. They're not. They are one of many. Find what works for you, invest in that, and go forth. Because you know what the gag is? Before anybody could give corporate talk, they were a failure at understanding being in a corporation before they could do corporate talk. Okay? Everybody's been a failure before they've been a success. Okay? Everybody in life has had a entry level something before they got the advanced model. Moving the fuck on. That made no damn sense. Here we go, y'all. Your positive news story of the day. Nicki Minaj accused of boosting MAGA posts with 18,000 plus fake accounts. Report claims bot network drove 33% up her political buzz. Let me read that two more times. Nicki Minaj accused of boosting MAGA posts with 18,000 plus fake accounts. Report claims bot network drove 33% of her political buzz. Nicki Minaj accused of boosting MAGA posts with 18,000 plus fake accounts. Report claims bot network drove 33% of her political buzz. Aiden Ross, DJ PD Epidemics, Drake. Y'all wanna tell Nicki what happens when you play with bots? This came out 3 hours ago from the Jasmine brand. Nicki Minaj, high-profile embrace of the MAGA movement, is now facing scrutiny after a new report claims a coordinated bot network helped amplify her political posts online. According to an analysis compiled by disinformation detection company Cybra, and shared exclusively with Politico. 18,784 fake profiles. You can round up to 19,000, really, but 18,784 fake profiles were identified boosting Minaj's content between November 11th and December 28th. Those accounts represent 33% of the profiles. Evaluate ratio Cyber says is similar to inauthentic activity seen during wars and presidential elections. Inauthentic accounts typically make up between 7 and 10% of organic social media discourse, the company said. Cyber reported that on December 26th, fake profiles made up 56% of all comments on Minaj's political posts. So half those profiles made up all the comments of Minaj's political posts. The accounts allegedly used highly similar language and often posted repetitive brief praise. The report also states that when toxic content was amplified, algorithms drove Minaj's posts even further. The company said it is about 85% confident the identified accounts are fake, noting that narrowing to stronger indicators that could raise the confidence into the 90% range. The analysis found the accounts amplified Minaj's posts supporting President 47, criticizing California Governor Gavin Newsom, expressed concern over the persecution of Christians in Georgia, and content related to the music industry. It is also reported that the same network predominantly amplified content produced by Minaj and Turning Point USA indicate overlap in discourse. Turning Point USA did not respond to a request for comment. Reps from Minaj also did not respond. Let me read that 2 more times. It is also reported that the same network predominantly amplified content produced by Minaj and Turning Point USA. It is also reported that the same network predominantly amplified content produced by Minaj and Turning Point USA, indicating overlap in the discourse. Turning Point USA did not respond to a request for comment. Reps from Minaj did also not respond. Pushback came swiftly. Alex Berchowitz, a media political advisor for 47, who considers Minaj a very close friend. No, she's not going to be strange fruit until you make her strange fruit when she no longer is usable for your political, devices and your exploits and your whatever the fuck you want to go after. That's why Minaj is still around you, because she's not strange fruit to you yet until you make her strange fruit. Strange fruit is not just physical; it's also social. Moving on. Told Politico he is confident there is no bots involved in her social media presence. Nikki has never used bot activity to promote herself on social media because she doesn't need to. He said, adding she has one of the largest fan bases of any musician that's alive today. That's embarrassing. By the way, face card. Yes, face card. We love it. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on now. Okay, you know what? We got to give you some shine, child. Give me a moment. Let me get through the rest of these comments. We can give you some shine. Jenny_Mia, laughing emoji, not a bot challenge done trended us. Still a Nicki fan. And delusional. The lies. Eyeball emoji. Rachel from Big Brother in the chat. Nicki Minaj, y'all know this ain't true. LMO, the blogs are paid. On point. And Nicki Ho ass is the one that pays the blogs. 7 likes. It seems like y'all made up the story to draw engagement to your page because you guys are aware that mentioning her will draw good or bad attention, good or bad, rage baiting. Apparently she does. This Coley does not know how to read, because child, let's go back right here. According to an analysis compiled by disinformation detection company Cyber and shared exclusively with Politico. Politico shared the information, sweetheart. The hell wrong with you? Her bots are always in the comments arguing with people for real. Melted emoji, LOL. Are you encouraging bullying her for being Republican? Being Democrat isn't very much better these days. I'm confused by this term. I mean, the war on Target really set the bar on black advancements in the USA, did it not? Ciao. I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you why this is scary, because there's a guy who made a video last week who said to look for this narrative this week. He said he actually contacted Nicki and told her about it. I actually forgot all about it. Now that's happening. I remember. Child, listen. By the way, this right here, this black woman, yes, we stand. We stand. We fucking stand. Amen. Nikki, bye-bye. No, I feel you. I feel you. I'm going to turn my camera now because we done the whole show for over an hour. Yes, we have. Woo, child. What a show. What a damn show this morning and this afternoon. So, like I said, later on tonight, we will be talking about Real Housewives of Potomac. Part 2 is up tonight. So I will be watching that here in just a little bit. Okay? Yes, indeed. So, oh man. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. A lot going on here. That beautiful sister there. Yes, indeed. Yeah, well, let's take a commercial break because I need it and you need it too. And we all need it. We'll be back right after this. We're live on tour. Like, comment, share, subscribe. We'll be back right after this. Roll it.
Lights go low, the city goes high. Stories untold under moonlit skies. Brave only, got the vibe, got the flow for the culture. Yeah, you already know. Turn it up, lean back, feel the breeze. Late night truths drifting through the trees. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braylonly's got the soul to show ya. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire. Headlines flip with a soulful twist. Behind the scenes where the magic sits. It's the heartbeat of the now and the then. Where the story starts and never ends. Tune in, lean and feel the groove. Every moment, a vibe you can't lose. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braylonly's got the soul to show ya. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire. Hear the whispers in the city's hum. Echoes of stories where we're from. A beat, a step, a voice so clear. The pulse of us, it's all right here. We got soul, we got flavor. Every moment is a savior. Every experience is an overcomer. Turn it up, feel the glow, let the rhythm flow. Spotlight shining, we in the zone. This is the place where the culture's grown. Stories untold, now they're coming alive. Braylonly got the vibe tonight. One thing to know and two things for sure. Higher is waiting and lower is available. But either way, we gotta go on tour. It's Braylonly's virtual tour, where the culture makes its move. Feel the love, feel the truth. This is us, this is you. From the unknown, the unembraced and more. This show, this brand and the possibilities of what can be is all here for you. I'm just a kid from the rock, trying to be a rock for people, trying to make it best they can to become. Being moved as a creator of power, to lift up all of us, not just a selective few. For the culture, by the culture, here we be, Braylonly, bringing life to your screen. Feel the soul, feel the truth, we're free, trust and believe. It's entertainment, news done away with. Braylonly, spotlight sharp like a diamond shine. We see the stars, but the stories align. Deep in the soul where the heartbeats find. The pulse of the people redefining time. Just a pro tip, people have to earn the right to hear your story, but in addition to the people have to earn the responsibility to be a part of it. Just because we are not seen by everybody doesn't mean we are not been seen by who needs to see us. Noise equals attention and sound equals purpose. Anybody can be a creator, but it takes a somebody to be an artist.
Beyond this gate, find gardens green and epic worlds to fill your dreams.
really no secret about our approach. We keep moving forward,
with the hope that it will be a source of joy and inspiration to all the world.
In Disney's 102-year history, there have been many defining moments and countless achievements. Today, we celebrate another thrilling moment, the creation of a spectacular new Disney theme park resort coming to Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi is a place where heritage meets innovation, a place where we preserve our past while designing the future.
Bringing a Disney theme park resort to Yas Island, Abu Dhabi marks a historic milestone in our journey as a global family destination.
The 7th Disney theme park resort destination represents a new frontier in theme park ambitions. Our resort in Abu Dhabi will be the most advanced and interactive destination in our entire portfolio. The location of our park is incredibly unique. It's anchored by a beautiful waterfront, which will allow us to tell our stories in completely new ways. Ultimately, this project will be a celebration of what's possible when creativity and progress come together.
What we are creating with Disney in Abu Dhabi is a whole new world of imagination, an experience that will inspire generations across the region and the world.
This collaboration represents a powerful fusion of Disney's unmatched legacy in storytelling and Mira's commitment to bringing world-class entertainment to our guests.
Abu Dhabi's vision for the future is to create a legacy for generations to come.
Disneyland Abu Dhabi will be authentically Disney and distinctly Emirati. An oasis of extraordinary Disney entertainment at this crossroads of the world. It will bring to life our timeless characters and stories in many new ways, becoming a source of joy and inspiration for the people of this vast region to enjoy for generations to come.
Caesar. Just look at him. Politician. General. Author. Ruler. Man. Legend has it, he's not only stared into the belly of the beast, he's had it for dinner. Here he's free to relax, or party, or relax, or party, or relax, and party. His is a world of opulence, excess, and the occasional impulse buy. Not one to rest on his laurels, he's famous for ushering in a new age of entertainment. So, for anyone seeking a place where the sun never sets on a good time, all this awaits.
I am Caesar, and I approve this palace.
I'm loving it.
And I'm loving y'all right back. By the way, this gorgeous woman was in the Nicki Minaj comment section, so I wanted to give her some love. Her name is Tura Joseph, Miss J. Child, I mean, the face card, honey, it's giving. Like Teresa Lee, yes. Meet me at the altar in your white dress. We ain't getting no younger. We might as well do it. like I said, God knew what he was doing when he created black women. I gotta tell you something. And honestly, to tell you the truth, I've seen women do this so much. I feel like this would be so cool to do. You know what I mean? Just to be in the middle of the ocean. And listen, I ain't got no six-pack in there, okay? So listen, I'm just keeping it up, fuck with y'all. But it looks so cool to do. Here's some more of this sister right here. I mean, I sincerely love a good black woman. I really do. Just cheap. Oh, Lord Jesus. Just hurting people out here in these streets. Lord Jesus. Be offense. As I come and go. Man. So much love to this sister. I hope that she's got a modeling career and everything in between. If she's not a model, she needs to be. And with that, sorry, I was talking the whole time my mic was muted. StreamYard once again. Like I said, this sister right here is absolutely stunning. See, it did again. Anyway, y'all see the black woman there. Yes, indeed. Miss Tora Joseph, much love to you. One love, much love, all love. I feel the love is in the right back to you. I'll see you guys back here tonight at 6 p.m. for Real Housewives of Potomac Part 2 live tonight. The review is on Braylon Lee, Virtual Tour Live. See you tonight at 6 o'clock. Bye, everybody.
I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner.
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills, with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.
Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content.
I've been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content. I have been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content. I have been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content.
Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Brandon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Brandon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn